Hi, welcome to Summertime in the Diamond. My name is Justin, and I'm a nurse practitioner. I work in a clinic called St. John's Well Child and Family Center. It's where you go when you're sick or you're due for your physicals. I'm excited to be reading to you today during the Summer Campaign Week of Health, where we're focusing on people who take care of us when we need help. The book I'm reading to you today is called Super Paramedic. It's part of the Katie Woo Neighborhood series. It was written by Fran Manushkin and illustrated by Laura Zarin, and it was published by Picture Window Books. Let's get started. Super Paramedic by Fran Manushkin, illustrated by Laura Zarin. Chapter 1. Oh no. Katie and her grandma were having lunch. I love your new bracelet, said Katie. Me too, said Grandma. Hearts are the best. After lunch, Grandma was ready to go home. Katie said, I'll walk you to your car. Whoosh! Haley O'Hara came skating by with her brothers and sisters. Hi, yelled Katie. Hi, yelled Haley. Grandma told Katie, My car is at the end of the block. They had almost reached the car when Grandma tripped on a broken sidewalk. She fell down, hard. I hurt my foot, said Grandma. I can't move it. Katie wanted to cry, but she stayed calm. I'll go get Mom, she said. Katie's mom called 911. She told Grandma, The paramedics will be here soon. They will help you. I hope so, said Katie. Haley O'Hara said, Put my sweater on your grandma. She should keep warm until the ambulance comes. How do you know that? Asked Katie. My family is always breaking something, said Haley. I have lots of practice. Chapter 2. Help is on the way. Soon they heard the loud siren. The paramedics were there. Katie was so happy to see them. One paramedic listened to Grandma's heart. The other one examined Grandma's foot. Your heart is fine, said one of the paramedics, but I think your ankle is broken. We need to take you to the hospital. The paramedics lifted Grandma into the ambulance. They were gentle and strong. Katie and her mom drove to the hospital. At the hospital, a doctor put a cast on Grandma's foot. She told her, After 6 weeks, you will be fine. Grandma smiled. Thank you. I want to thank the paramedics too. But they had rushed to another accident. Chapter 3. Thank you, paramedics. Katie said, Grandma, I'm glad you will get better, but I am sad that you lost your new bracelet. It's gone. But it wasn't. When Katie got home, Haley was waiting. Here is your grandma's bracelet. I found it in the grass. Katie hugged Haley. You're the best. Then she called Grandma. Haley found your bracelet. Terrific, said Grandma. There is one more thing I want to do, said Katie. She got out her paper and paints. Katie began to write and draw. Hearts are the best, Katie said. She drew a lot of them. And let's read her letter she wrote. Dear paramedics, thank you so much for helping my grandma. You are super. Love, Katie. Here is the glossary of words that were in this book. Number 1 is accident, an unfortunate and planned event. Number 2 is ambulance, a vehicle that takes sick or injured people to the hospital. Number 3, ankle, the joint that connects your foot to your leg. Number 4, cast, a hard plastic covering that supports a broken arm or leg. Examined means to be looked over carefully. A paramedic is a specially trained person who provides a range of emergency medical care before or during transport to a hospital. And siren, a device that makes a loud, shrill sound. Katie interviews a paramedic. Katie, hello, Miss Thomas. Thanks so much for meeting with me so I can learn about being a paramedic. What's the best thing about your job? Miss Thomas, there are lots of great things about being a paramedic. The ambulance is a really cool, and every day is different because the patients are always different. But the best thing about my job is that I get to help people every day. Katie, you helped my grandma, that's for sure. Do a lot of the people you help have broken bones like grandma? Miss Thomas, sure, but the most common things we find are heart and breathing problems. Even when a patient has fallen, we listen to their heart and lungs with a stethoscope. We also check to see how fast their heart is beating and make sure their blood pressure is okay. A stethoscope is a piece of equipment that we use in the doctor's office when you come for a checkup or your physical. It doesn't hurt and allows us to listen to your heart and lungs that are inside your body. It's almost like headphones. You'll see your doctor or nurse using it when you come to the clinic for your appointment. Next question, Katie. You do a lot of important work. How long do you have to go to school to be a paramedic? Miss Thomas. First, I studied to be an EMT, which is an emergency medical technician, which took 6 months. Then I went on to become a paramedic. That was another year of classes, plus a few months of practice hours. After all that, I had to take a special test to become an official paramedic. I have to retake that test every 2 years, too. Last question. Do you ever drive the ambulance? Miss Thomas. Usually my partner drives. He is an EMT. Since I have a bit more medical training, I work with the patients while he speeds us to the hospital. But sometimes I do drive. Did you know ambulances have special machines that turn traffic lights green? We can drive straight to the patient or hospital without stopping. Thanks again for talking to me today, Miss Thomas. You're welcome, Katie. It was my pleasure. Thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to record all of the Read-Aloud books you listen to in your summer reading log so you can be entered to win prizes at the library. Take care. Bye.